Welcome everyone to In Conversation with Lloyd Levin. Lloyd is a principal advisor at Experien Insurance Services, a national insurance brokerage helping thousands of dentists and doctors with their income protection, life insurance, business insurance, and professional indemnity insurance. Bringing over 22 years experience in both insurance and healthcare to this chat, he'll be discussing the changes coming in with respect to income protection insurance from the 1st of October 2021. Hi Lloyd, thanks for joining us today. Before I jump into the topic at hand, i.e. the changes coming in on the 1st of October for income protection, I thought we should start at the beginning. So tell me, what is income protection insurance and why is it important to consider as a professional?
Hi Craig, thanks for having me. Look forward to explaining things to you a little bit further. Basically what income protection is, if somebody's actually sick or injured and they can't work, then this insurance can actually replace part of their monthly income. So a lot of people think that or believe that their greatest or biggest assets are houses, investment properties, other assets. But for a lot of people, their biggest asset is actually the ability to be able to continue to earn income. And therefore, so you can think of this product as actually protecting your biggest asset. That's what income protection is.
Thanks for that. And sorry to put you on the spot, Lloyd, but tell me, why have premiums been rising?
Premiums have actually been rising considerably for the last few years. And there's a couple of main reasons, one more than the other. The lesser is actually to do with interest rates, where insurance companies pay out billions of dollars of claims, and they have to hold this money to be able to make them be able to pay the claims. And obviously with interest rates pretty much at rock bottom, they're earning less money on their money than they would have done a number of years ago. But the main factor is actually around about claims. And the claims, they actually pay out billions of dollars of claims with regards to income protection, and that's the main reason why the premiums have skyrocketed and going up all the time.
All right, interesting stuff. Never thought about it that way. So let's get to the heart of the conversation. So what can we expect and what is going to be happening from the 1st of October this year?
Okay, so what happens, showing that the companies are paying out so many billions of dollars, and actually shows how important and valuable this product is. In response to this and the large amount of monies that the insurance companies have actually lost, the regulators that regulate insurance companies has actually forced insurance companies to cut back on the benefits that they offer on new policies. So from the beginning of October this year, cover on new policies will be a bit less generous than cover on policies that have been taken out before then, which means that in essence you're going to actually be able to find a little bit harder to claim at claim time, and you'll actually be able to claim on a little bit less when that claim is actually paid out. This product's still going to be very valuable even after the 1st of October, but all things being equal, I would want somebody to get a policy before the 1st of October if they have that ability to do so.
Okay, and I'm putting you on the spot on this one, Lloyd. Can I leave it till the 30th of September to give you a call and try and get something done?
More than likely not. Unfortunately, insurance is actually very regulated. It falls under the financial planning framework. And because of that, there's a lot of regulations that have to go and documentation that has to be completed prior to an application. It's not like a car or, where you can just phone up an insurer on the day and actually get a policy. So more than likely, I would say no. Therefore, that's why acting now, while you still got at least a few weeks to go, is to try and get that policy sorted out, because the insurance company actually has to have the application submitted in their books by the 1st of October. It doesn't have to be completed by that date, but they need to have it in the system. Otherwise, all bets are off. So I wouldn't leave it, no.
All right, just I guess channeling some of our clients, and
Yes.
and they're used to getting things done in a very short time. So it does sound a bit like, to me, as an example, it's a bit like superannuation, Some people will tell you it's still the absolute best game in town when it comes to saving for the long term, but it's just not as good as it used to be. And so you're saying, look at getting it locked in now to get the best of what's currently available, may not be as good from the 1st of October.
Pretty much that's hitting the nail on the head, correct, yes.
All right, so let's make it real. It's all well good to take out policies and take out insurance, and many of us pay premiums for a very long time, and we get nothing for it, in inverted commas, except for, let's say, peace of mind, which is pretty important. So making it real, what are some of the claims that you've seen, and how have you helped some people through that process?
So, like you said, I mean, most people see it as peace of mind, but it's most probably the most important thing you'll ever have when you need to make that claim. Experien, which is a nationally based firm, has helped over 350 clients to actually claim on the insurance, life insurance, income protection, total and permanent disability, and critical illness insurances. Obviously, the common causes are injuries and accidents. A lot of the time people being on vacations. Hugely is mental illness, and a large part of claims are also cancers. Some claims can last for a very short period of time, meaning a couple of months, where other claims actually last for a longer period of time. A couple that come to mind was a young medical practitioner that unfortunately severed his finger and his thumb doing some woodwork in his garden, and they were able to at least attach the fingers through surgery, and took him a while to be able to determine whether he could utilize his forefinger and thumb correctly from a dental perspective. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to, and he then became what we would call permanently disabled and not able to work again. That would have been one of the longest claims I've had. But on a shorter claims process, I mean, a lot of people, granted, not many of us can go on holiday at this exact moment in time, but a lot of people, when they do go on holiday, they go skiing, they go bicycle riding, and you'll find that a lot of these, unfortunately, exciting and common events that you do on holidays land up being claims with fractured bones and broken bones, and those are very common events which only last maybe a couple of months. But those are sort of the things that we come across mainly.
All right. Well, hopefully you don't have to help too many of your clients, Lloyd, in that respect. So look, last but not least, it's a bit of a free plug for you. So we know, and in my experience, medical professionals like dealing with people that know what they're doing. They've got experience to bring to the table as well, and quite frankly, give them the best products and services and keep their life simple. Tell me a little bit about EIS and what it does to fulfill that sort of promise that many of our customers, our clients, are used to.
Good question. Experien is actually pretty well known amongst the medical fraternity, doctors, specialists, as well as by the insurance companies as well. We work in a way that suits the needs of the medical professional. We really understand, how their working hours work, their occupation, their circumstances, and we make it easy for them, whether they need to chat at night, mainly after hours, or during a specific lunch break. We're here all the time to be able to take those calls, guide them, help you through those processes. And we also understand the unique aspects of the medical industry, such as how the income may be structured. And we've formed excellent relationships with insurance companies to deal with these unique needs when it comes to setting up cover, changing cover, or claiming on cover. And that's what sets us apart the most, or to all.
Beautiful. Well done, Lloyd. So look, I guess in summary from what I've picked up from this, number one, income protection is a pretty critical insurance to have, not just for yourself, but for your family and dependents. The 1st of October is a date by which cover today will be more attractive than cover after that date. And that certainly you don't want to be leaving it to the 30th of September, that it's probably something you should be looking at today and over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and either do nothing after seeking your input, keep what they've got, and or take out an additional or something different. Is there anything that you think I've missed out on in terms of this brief?
I think you've summarised it exceptionally well. Absolutely. The only thing that I would say, like you've said, get in now, because when those changes come in, they won't be changed. They've gone forever. It's all legislated. So it's not as if there's any sort of wiggle room to change or move anything. It's going to be cast in stone as of the 1st of October.
All right. Well, thanks, Lloyd. I appreciate your time and joining me today. I just want to say thank you to you. I hope everyone watching, listening enjoyed it, and look forward to additional presentations in the In Conversation series. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Craig, and I look forward to joining you again in the future.
Pleasure.